Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Betty Boatwright of the field hockey team. Betty, a big 2-0 week for your team. First on Wednesday, a 4-1 win over Mary Washington in a game which you had a hat trick, and then an overtime comeback win against a ranked team on Saturday. Take us through both games this past week.
Yeah, I think, I kind of got lucky with those goals there. I think two of them were off of corners, which, the whole team worked hard to earn, and that's our style of play as well, working together to convert on the offensive side. And, I just happened to be there. On another one, I was assisted by my teammate Margaret Cover. She had a great drive to the top of the circle, and again, just happened to be there to tap it in. So, I think the score says more about our team than, my individual play. But
Then Saturday, a huge win, a couple of goals late in the fourth quarter. It goes to overtime. Amanda scores the overtime winner on a penalty stroke. Just the jubilation and happiness of winning that game, but also being able to show the resilience to fight back and put yourself in a position to be in that spot come overtime.
Team win. We had 4 different goal scorers, which is so awesome. Amanda just does the extra work it takes to be able to execute on that shot. And as soon as we got that stroke and she subbed in, I knew, and I think everyone knew that she was going to execute on that. So it was really awesome to see how we came together in that game and, didn't give up and kept going till the end.
Trip to New Jersey this weekend to take on Stevens and Montclair State. You guys won 3 games in a row. How do you keep that rolling?
Yeah, I think it's, continuing to play together and to not get comfortable with what we've done so far. I think it's been awesome what we've been able to achieve so far and how we've been playing. So just continuing to keep that up in practice and with our games this weekend.
Well, Betty, congrats on a strong week and a couple of good wins, and best of luck this weekend.
Thanks so much.
Now joined by one of the GeneralSports.com athletes of the week, it's Sam Daunt of the men's cross country team. Sam, a 5th place finish for you this past weekend at the Division III National Championship preview down in South Carolina. A couple of quality races to start your sophomore year. What's been working so well?
Yeah, I think just patience and consistency coming off the summer. The summer was really consistent, just kind of getting in the mileage, stacking the weeks, and it's just awesome knowing the teammates are doing the same thing. And then once we got here, team's just been flowing really well. Our team culture has just grown and gotten even better than it has in the past years. And I personally have a great group to work out with Bob Cooper and William Dunaway and a couple other guys. Keen Rush coming back from injury too. So definitely a really fun group to work with. We know how to have fun. We know when to lock in and work hard. So it's fun to be around them and only up from here.
This season so far, a couple of good performances from the overall team as well. 3rd place as a team this past weekend, but when you look at just 2 races under your belt, what has been the biggest takeaway from those 2 races?
Yeah, I think just working together in practice and then kind of translating that into races has been really important. Just pushing each other. When you're pushing each other in practice, that just makes it so much easier to push each other in races. And I think also just it being so early in the season, and we're just trying to stay as patient as possible. Cross country is a really long season. I think last time I checked, it was 13 weeks this season. So really just trying to stay patient. Availability is the best ability, as my teammate Bob Cooper always says. So just stay healthy, stay free of sickness, and just as be available as we possibly can.
And as you look ahead, September's starting to wind down here when you really flip to October and into November, trying to peak at the right time of the year. How do you take what you've done so far and be able to apply that in the coming races ahead?
Right, yeah. So on Saturday was our first time really facing any ranked competition. And so we just wanted to go out there, compete, and see where we lined up team-wise and individually. And so I think in 2 weeks we'll be at Paul Short, kind of the same mindset there, just amplified a little bit just because it's a much larger field. It'll be the most ranked teams we see until nationals, actually. So just go out there, work together as a team, kind of the same mindset we brought into this past weekend, but hopefully with a little bit more top few guys up there with Keen coming back from injury and some other guys working in. So should be exciting to work ahead and build off of our historic program finished last year.
Well, Sam, congratulations on a strong weekend down in South Carolina. Best of luck in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.